Welcome to the Tangled Puppet. Let's go on ahead and get started with our prayer today. Archangel Michael, the ancestors, we ask that you come in today, giving us clear guidance and protection along our journey to get the most important message for us today that we could possibly hold out of the message. In your holy name we pray, as above, so below. As you're sitting here, I just want you to think about and reflect on your experiences you've been having lately. Has there something been in your life that Mercury retrograde is bringing back up for us to heal? Maybe that has to do with your boundaries in relations or partnerships. The point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in change. I now take my own power back. I am safe and free. So, collective, are you feeling like you've taken your power back and you're not letting anybody stop you from holding all of your own divinity, your own power that allows you to trust in your wisdom, to be balanced in your masculine and feminine sides? That way everything that you touch is successful in life. I am totally adequate for all situations. So the universe wants you to let you know that they've understood that there was somebody in your life who broke your trust and you gave your power to them. It knocked you out of balance. But the universe is lining you back up on your proper path, your proper point, so that both the masculine and feminine side is balanced, so that with every single touch there is success, there is something new, there is something bigger and brighter that you will be able to harvest something from. So the seed that is planted grows. Maybe there's been a lot of water poured on top of the seeds you've planted. Maybe this has to do with the tears that you've been crying, in silence. Something about this time, something about waiting, something about time wasn't on your side. With this love situation, this bliss. This dormant aspects. So there's something silent, dormant, deep inside of you that is lingering. It has to do with your emotions. It surrounds, being scarred. Like I said, somebody threw you off balance, collective. And now everything that you touch after taking your power back, becoming a sovereign soul again, is turning everything into a new world full of success. This is the revelation that you're coming to in silence, that you're letting these fears go, and that's what was dormant in you were these fears, and you're moving them out now. This temple of sun with this water chalice, you're going to have the inspiration, the passion, the emotions to let go of these fears and take them on. With a mirrored reflection, you're no longer going to let the man in the mirror hold you back. You're going to hold true to who you are, regardless of the scars you carry. You'll be proud of the scars you wear, because in this new world, it's about peace. It's about the universe bringing in peace of a new world, leaving behind what no longer serves us, these scars, carrying energy with us forward from it so that we don't forget it, but never letting it linger and hold us down again. This is the gift here. The universe is bringing someone a gift because they took a loss. This loss was surrounding you having gratitude and being able to express that. So somebody took advantage of your love, and now there's a love loss, and that surrounds your, not that your heart chakra's out of place at this point, but you're not going to continue to give one your power, knowing that you're a sovereign soul and a sovereign body, and they are a sovereign soul and a sovereign body. Use your own power, leave mine to myself. Maybe this has to do with some stranger or a strange encounter. Tell me about this silence. Who's going through this silent clock energy, this waiting, like time just wasn't on their side? That's the revelation. Maybe somebody that could be a barber, but this is somebody who maybe had got a haircut lately, worried about fashion always, but it's their beautification. They're worried about their looks more than anything. We're dealing with somebody that is very aesthetic. Show me about this revelation. Yeah, this revelation has to do with this lovers, this beautiful love, or this beautiful lover that you dealt with. Maybe you were waiting on them, or maybe just time wasn't on your side. What about this fear when it comes to this lover? You feared a betrayal, a deceit, somebody that was disloyal. They broke their bonds with you. Maybe that's why time wasn't on your side. Maybe that's why it affected your trust. Yeah. There was potential to grow here, though. That's what this now lost soul had forgot. Who's all in their emotions, full of confusion and defeat. They're struggling. Yeah, this guide or the direction they went towards that temple of sun, something they thought was going to make them happy, was a risk. They're the famous gambler, the taker of their own fate. They're subjected to their own self-fulfilled prophecy right now. Maybe addiction, debt, and fortune led to speculations. And this swindler, this lost soul, decided he would disguise this conspiracy, this plan of deception, to take upon this mirrored. Maybe this is a twin flame, or somebody that was able to mirror their energy back on them. Maybe you were a tarot reader, but you're somebody that had knowledge, the explorer of information. That's why they had to be very disguised in this. Show me about this new world when it comes to the swindler, this lost soul. Yeah, this new world is for an individual entrepreneur. This is a retail, it's a merchant, it's a give or take, it's a Six of Cups type of energy. It's what I give, I will get. What I get, I will give. This is the new horizon here, that on this adventure or this experience of this long journey, this individual entrepreneur explored some information and found out that their friend, their lover, this reflection, this revelation, this clarity of this progress and this potential for this romance infinity, this mirrored energy, was just a conspiracy for somebody to try to progress in an energy of defeat, or put you in an energy of defeat and struggle. Yes, whoever this influencer, whoever influenced this lover, this follower, they're not a leader. That's why they lost their soul. Maybe they're drunk and homeless now, suffering addictions and avoiding anyone who could have helped them. They're in solitude. They're hungry, probably bankrupt as well, unemployed, wandering around, being ruthless and cruel to people, hoping to craft a tale or a story of communication to polish up their life so that their challenge sounds like a courageous adventure that they're on their inner path. They're wanting to change the way that their life looks, the inside of it, so that it's not noticed. Yeah, to the community, that they didn't reach a goal, they reached a challenge because of this potential illusion that they manifested at a pure lack of self-discipline or purification of their soul, because their soul was lost, swandling off in the darkness. This is somebody that was a king in the past life that had sovereignty of many realms. This is an authority, or was an authority figure, but they are guided by an authority figure now that is ruthless, that has defeated them. Something about this detective or a soldier. This is somebody who has actually had integrity, though. A selfless service to figure out the truth of the situation when it comes to this player energy. This expert to romance who was a stranger to you, maybe a mutual aid or a new friend in your life, but an encounter by chance. Maybe somebody you met at the crossroads. Yeah, who now needs a lawyer because of this justice situation? This is this career grand schemes. This career is this grand scheme this small talker came up with to employ others or to consult them about this vitality and strength that could get these blueprints or this design off the ground, but they were masked as to be somebody who was stealth. But you knew they were the Shadows Collective. I'm picking up this safe passage. Somebody of the darker energy, a lost soul, was helping safe passage back to their temple, back to their body. They were hoping you could help them and be their revolutionary, the revolutionaryist, somebody that would fight for their freedom, bring their soul back so that they could have another chance, at hopes with their innocence and growth. They're feeling vulnerable. Their children are too at this point. They're emotional about how everything's playing out. They feel like they're prey now, like they're going to have to find a strategy to survive, because these connections and this delivery that they received, this message about this plot, this hatred and this plot, this epic tales about somebody spying, is the sacred mission this person's been on. Yeah, maybe they're a security guard, this watchman, but a detective was watching the watchman. Somebody's always watching. This is somebody who was pursuing to unveil the truth, to learn about it. He did not care of what movement he had to take to figure out the rhythm and the passion and why this person took this route. Maybe this person needs a healer of elements now, or a doctor, something about this treatment. That's the new revolutionary or new chronic to the story, is that this person might need this friend, might need to see a doctor now, because the decision they made to be the stewarder, the waiter, to take the orders, to deliver it out, to carry the plans out, to make you a sacrifice collective. They were inexperienced. They didn't carry the wisdom of the unseen. Their cosmic connection has been cut. It was an experiment that this person was given a chance by God or of the Most High in almost an experiment to see if they were able to carry these truths of this cosmic connection, if they would be able to be the coach to train and nurture and develop a plan as to support the source of life. Yeah, the mother and the father, back to this balanced energy. This person had the ability to be coached, to come into balance, to step away from the underworld where their soul was lost in the depths of the shadows, to be somebody of honor, to make it out of battle with their armor and their loyalty still intact, to be a mentor, a guide, and a teacher. This is somebody who is an animal shaman or a spiritual leader who was supposed to mentor and nurture others, but instead they were seasoned for a season, not all 4 seasons. This is a criminal, actually. This is somebody who is in prison and will have parole. They will be disciplined because they did not live life in a balance. Yeah, the civil servant made sure they got their official paperwork so that this problem or these solutions, this practice, this system, this technology, this engineer, something about an engineer helped them with this complex situation with this problem solver. Maybe they helped locate this friend. It's somebody who is intellect and has a mind and ability to solve problems. This public official did, and he was able to see the picture that they were painting. Yeah, the creator. This is somebody who is a divine civil servant. They work for God. Yeah, they voluntarily do their due diligence and they're dedicated to it. Yeah, something about this madman repair was very foolish. This repairman who thought that they could forge a story that would be in perfect harmony with what was in question. Yeah, this wealth that they accumulated, these investments, this boss is now realizing they took a risk. Collective, I don't know who or why or what this mirrored lover was thinking when they decided to be that leader, that decision maker, that king player here that was dancing in the aesthetics of life, that went down a path that was obviously darker than their light could handle, and along the way their light got borrowed by an entity, a Leviathan spirit, and that is why this person is always full of emotions and exploding and not balanced, because they have something over their life. Yeah, and it's this blend that makes them a criminal. It's their way of thinking that got them in this situation. Maybe they felt like when it came to this betrayal, yeah, that they would get justice with a lawyer. But they're realizing that that's an illusion, that they're defeated, that they lost this struggle, that they lost this romance, that they had potential to grow it, but this epic storyteller decided to take insight from others about the path they were on, about these adventures, about this challenge and this goal that they had. And these small talkers talked them into liberating themselves into a place that should have had potential and growth in romance and reproduction. There should have been a kid born here. And this was about their infinite connection that they carried from past lives to now, about the pursuit that one had for this other person, for the other half of their mirror. Collective, this person, you are their gift, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, they're having to find mental strength now. They've awoken to who you are, collective. Show me more about this. They know that you were the Empress, that you were a strong, nurturing, feminine, harmonious, healing, loving unit that they could have continued to grow, that had material comfort and success and status and social standing with a beautiful home. Maybe you're somebody who's pregnant or could become or maybe you're finding out that you have become pregnant during this episode. Maybe you're a Taurus. Maybe this is the third time you have had intercourse with this person, but there's something that's connecting you deeper than just the experience of this. This is about the fact there was two paths, a choice, you know. The grass wasn't greener on the other side, and all of a sudden there was a deciding to go straight or to go the other way, while somebody was anticipating and restless, feeling detached and withdrawn, waiting on this person. And that's the revelation. Show me about this revelation. What's the ultimate revelation? Yeah, it has to do with this King of Cups. Somebody who is caring and has good advice. Somebody who understands the unconscious motives. A man in touch with his emotional life. It's supposed to be a good friend or a mature, emotional, stable person here. Who was being hasty, making quick decisions. It was a journey. For them, it may have only been a sexual adventure with you. But this was the energetic negotiator that was debating. Maybe he's a sportsman, but one who loves a challenge. So basically, he was just up for a sexual experience because you gave him a challenge. What about this dormant aspect? Maybe the dormant aspect is the fact that she's pregnant. That's the truth. Is that with this Ten of Cups, there's a family coming or a gathering, because this is going to have children involved in it. There's a child being born. Show me about this fear. Yeah, this fear that this big challenge or opportunity to arrive or departure, to be directly honest, even after they were warned about their impulsive, rash behavior, was somebody who is just hoping to get what they want. Almost a detective. Maybe they are the detective, is your friend. But confirming that water of chalices here, that watery cup of emotions, this new beginning, this relationship, this love and happiness, this conception. There's definitely a baby going to be born. There's somebody who's definitely pregnant, who is building a family and celebrating after an uproar of emotions and feelings have left them feeling scarred. But this is their destiny. This is a chance for a soulmate. This is life cycles. This is fated, though. This is an upheaval, though, about this person who gambled you. You cannot step into the same river twice, though. What about this Temple of Sun? Yes, I'm talking about the Emperor. Like I said, this is about masculine and feminine energy, the Empress and the Emperor. This is about the Temple of the Sun and the Moon. This is maybe the masculine is in a place where they're fearless, feeling disciplined, or maybe they're in a place of restrictions. But this is a father who is embarking on fatherhood. This is somebody who's disciplined, though. And they're ready. This Emperor could be a King of Cups or just a man who has balanced emotions and resourceful, knows that there's ups and downs in life. And they know they juggled money. They juggled the life they wanted. They transfer money in and out of something. And this profit or this loss, this income, this teamwork that they embarked on, this apprenticeship for learning and studying, this hard work and commitment that they put, and the attention they put to be this tradesman or this achievement, this recognition, to get this recognition and reward. Tell me about these scars. Yeah, these scars have to do with their addictions or with this depression. It's mental health, though. It's issues. It's a dependency. Somebody wanted you feeling powerless, hopeless, feeling abused and violent, maybe finding yourself harder to work or to pull your thoughts together so they were negative. They wanted you chained by the wrist to the devil, not them. Yeah, that they didn't want you to go soul searching. They did not want you to reflect on anything. They did not want you in solitude, but they knew you had to because they weren't going to be there. That was the epic while you were waiting in silence. Yes, this is a universal flow, though. Patience was a virtue for you because now these scars has caused somebody anxiety. They've caused somebody to go in reserves, to have remorse, to feel guilt and regret and anguish because somebody's been cheating and they're materialistic and they don't care that this abuse or violence with their ego or this obsession to this sexual issue or these addictions is what got them in this place, finding it hard to let go of these conflicts and battles, these self-sabotaging behaviors that took them on this underhanded deception, lack of communication, aggression, bullying, intimidating, abuse, violence, crime, rape, murder, or assault. So somebody's really done something bad that has caused scars on another individual. And this high priestess knows about this mystery. She has inner knowing and spiritual insight about this person's emotional stability, their things yet to be revealed, and spirit guides are bringing that forward so this detective could discover the truth, about your independence, your success, about your financial stability, and collecting. And somebody has been collecting your investments and property. You're hoping to profit off of it. Somebody in the community that could have been in your family or was celebrating with you. This is, a family that was coming together, or a community that worked together to get your success and make a break for it to steal from you. With deceit, lies, and trickery. There's a lot of cheating. There's a baby that's going to be born. This is somebody who definitely took a risk, and their enemy was misguided as a friend and now is spying. Lack of conscious connection with a strategy, hoping to be resourceful, and they're not doing nothing but escaping their inner connection to the universe, to the divine. So show me more about this mirror. The mirror was to mirror this unexpected windfall back at you, your inheritance, and hope that this family, home, business responsibilities, values, and support kept you busy. This friendship. So somebody was hoping to marry you for what you had, or hoping that you stay pregnant with this baby. these baby showers, these engagements, and all these happy times would keep you busy with action and peace so that you didn't realize what was going on. Yeah, what was gaining momentum ahead of you. Collective, you're resilient. You're in the Nine of Wands. You know this was an ongoing battle, but you kept your backbone. You've learned from past mistakes. Yes, you have dreams, collective, and not the dreams and the ideas that they're putting in your head. You have stability, a firm foundation. You have 4 pillars to your house, which means it is solid, and you're standing your ground. You are fighting for what you believe, your morals and your values. You have sentiment, and you're taking the high road. You're maintaining control when it has to do with these major choices with this soulmate who in the past put you through a test and they failed. It was a sexual desire of a shared values and this romance that caused them this chaos, this tower. Yeah, and now because of this collapse of their old ways, this shattering life information, that this King of Pentacles, this mature risk taker who was supposed to be overcoming self-doubt, has harnessed the instinct and the desires to be stuck in limbo, in between with pain, not in either place that they wanted to. They're in a state of division, separation, sadness, unhappiness, disorder, confusion, everything that and ill health. Like I said, somebody needs to see a doctor because they like to accept a challenge. Well, they definitely gambled and got a challenge that is going to take some healing. But don't take my advice. Get tested or go see a doctor and find out what's going on. Maybe you have high blood sugar that's through the roof that can cause burdens, or maybe you have an STD going on with this burn, uphill struggle, taken for granted. Yeah, somebody needs to see, yeah, it's this soulmate energy who accommodated someone in a harmonious relationship while they were cheating on you. Thinks that time will heal all wounds, but not all wounds if they don't go away. And this is the sadness, loss, and grief that this person is having to deal with, the heartbreak, the unwelcome change, this negative emotion and isolation and loneliness that maybe they picked it up from a Queen of Pentacles. And that could have been their wife, or it could have been both a baby mother or somebody they did business with. But maybe this was a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, somebody who was over concerned with their wealth and what they had going on, hoping that they would make donations to them. They wanted to be in control of this giving, receiving, being valued. But now they're trapped in anxiety, feeling hopeless and helpless, because someone's getting good news about their opportunities and they stayed open-minded, and they've learned a very important lesson about taking offers from people with proposals and contracts, and now they're satisfied, or you're satisfied, collective, that you triumphed, that you had proper foresight to see what was going on. And that's the truth, that these endings and this poverty that somebody wanted to create for you about your new beginnings. Maybe you're the Queen of Wands, and your investments and your intuition. This was patience. They wanted you to reject the offer so that they could have your money and be indecisive about this. They wanted to be able to transfer your money to a place of conflicts where you couldn't get it back and they could say it was theirs, and that was the enthusiasm they tried to move or will use as their defense in the justice system. Something about this goodwill or charity, sharing, gifts. That's the illusion that they want to create about this partnership that someone's moved on from, that tried to keep them trapped. That was the goal they were reaching, is that they wanted to delay your news. Something about they want to delay your emotions, your role in the near future. But they're being judged for this. This is why this person has a lost soul and they're educated in beliefs Yeah, this is a King of Wands who thought he was going to get recognition and a spiritual transformation, but instead he got an unexpected upheaval with endings and purging, stripping away worthless matter, purging. So the universe must have felt like he needed to be stripped away and purged of, and people in his family and his groups are releasing him. They're purging him away. They feel like what he's been doing is worthless, and he was lying to a bunch of people, being what he claimed he would never be on his kids' life, I'm hearing. And because of these choices, these sudden well, we'll leave that out. You shouldn't wish things on people's life, because that's a death spell if you lie, because it's saying you don't care about their life if you do actions and say on their life that, because you're saying that if you're wrong, their life be taken. So you would rather their life be taken for the fact to prove a point. So I feel like before you should prove points on your child's life, value it by being in it. All right, Holy Father, what's the point? Yeah, the point is, let the guilt go. This wasn't your decisions, collective chosen ones. This wasn't your decisions. This was the decisions of somebody who was insecure and vied with the underworld, with a lower entity attached to their sacral and root chakra, because of the decisions they made out adventuring and cheating. Yeah, this is the enlightenment. Is that the faith that you have has brought you this perfection to remove this block in your life, and that's the perfect discoveries. This person is a facade, and they're running around creating confusion of rejection to people's destiny, and the universe is glad that you changed your perception. Perfect perception has balanced out this impatient trickery, for sure type of energy that didn't want you to grow. They only wanted you to work. Yeah, to have balance for them. So where you felt imbalanced, they now feel imbalanced and tricked and impatient, while you have balance with faith and perfection towards your destiny. Yeah, just collective, make sure you forgive and don't judge. Let that be your natural instinct, is to always forgive someone. Allow, pray for this soulmate, lost soul energy to have recovery in their life, but release them. Maybe you'll be releasing them on the 3D. Yeah, something about this energy is dissipating. Yeah. This somebody's in isolation, feeling like this was all bittersweet. Yeah, like they won't have any recovery. Maybe check on your people, because no matter what they're going through, someone may be suicidal. They don't want to face the music of this. Yeah, they wish they could just despond away. They feel like a victim. To something that kept them slow, stagnant, that cost them their miracle, their spiritual inheritance. Give me one positive affirmation. All my relationships are harmonious and balanced, and that's with everything. Everything in your life, collective, is being balanced. I don't know who you are, but you've done a wonderful job bringing balance into your life.